everybody, I'm back. I know you thought it wasn't gonna be a part 2, but there is. Ebony with an I is back. So for my second video, it's gonna be more like a year wrap up, a 2016 wrap up, because I want to have like where I just talk to y'all about stuff that's going on, issues, you know, stories in the news, whatever, entertainment, you know. I want to share that with y'all. So since it's the end of the year, I might as well just do a year wrap up. So we're here. We got some topics to talk about, some things to remember. Some of these things on this list I forgot about. And 2016 was a hell of a year. But let's just jump into this and let's get started. Now, one thing I will say is when you were talking about, you know, some subjects, some sensitive subjects, and yeah, you want to get your point across, you got to make sure you are beat, honey. I did this for y'all. New hair, new do, new year. So I'm here giving you all type of realness, giving you Dora the Explorer realness. My friend said that about me. I'm giving you Uma Thurman Pulp Fiction. I'm giving you I Turn Away at the Mushroom, okay? Realness. So I'm here. And let's get into this. Okay, now, El Chapo Jr. El Chapo Jr. Anyway, El Chapo. You know, the Mexican cartel guy, Mexican drug cartel guy who re-escaped prison, was recaptured. You know, he had this elaborate tunnel, broke out of jail. So, anyway, if you don't know him, you should. So, the way El Chapo was recaptured was, yeah, these hoes ain't loyal. So he was with this woman. Well, they weren't together, but he had a friendship with this woman named Katie Del Castillo. So she was, I guess she was an anchor person, a newswoman from one of the Spanish news channels. And they had a close friendship. She was on Twitter one night. He slid in the DMs, basically. And, you know, tweeted her and was like, I like the way you know, I like your style. I like how you are. You're real, blah, blah, blah. So, really on the low, Katie Del Castillo was trying to get an exclusive from Mr. El Chapo. So, El Chapo, who's in hiding from everybody, the government, the feds, everybody, he says he wants to schedule a meeting because he wanted him to play him in a film. So, allegedly, Miss Castillo, Senora Castillo, sets up this meeting between El Chapo and Sean Penn, actor Sean Penn. So they meet up or whatever, and how about Sean Penn tell the police, the policia, the feds, everybody where El Chapo is and he's recaptured. Moral of that story, you never lose money. Wait, you never lose women chasing money. But no, that don't relate. I don't know. Just be careful. Don't be trusting anybody. This year's Olympics, the U.S. whooped some ass this year. I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to admit it. Collectively, we won 170 medals. But anyway, let's talk about gold though. That's the only thing that matters. Shout out to the Simone. Shout out to my girl Gabby. Y'all did it. Shout out to the newborn on the team. God, I can't remember her name either. Anyway, shout out to Simone and swimming. It was an amazing year for the U.S. in the Olympics. Yes, you have to admit it. But we also took the L in the Olympics. Keyword, Ryan Lochte. Somebody gave him the donkey today. He might have already got it. However, you gonna go over there and embarrass us like that? They at least took away 3 of our medals credit. At least. Maybe more. Okay, so you come up with this scheme. After going out, you were probably just partying. It probably probably was something so innocent. But you lied, though. You lied. So, you're going to go over there to Rio, you know, 1 year medal, 1 year gold medal. Woo, we're going to go celebrate. And then all of a sudden, it turns into this elaborate robbery. I don't know if they said it was kidnapped. Vandalism because you peed on the wall. Vandalism because you peed on the wall. Like, what was going on? And the funny thing was, shout out to Michael Phelps. And the bad part was, it was actually funny. Michael Phelps was like, oh, that might have happened to me. I was cool. And see, he wasn't an amateur. You know what I mean? Or he was mature because you going out in this foreign country that you do not know and you are U.S. Olympic gold medalist, stay at the hotel, okay? So supposedly they were robbed, their passports, all this kind of stuff. So Rio did their research, had cameras, and they found out that the people lied. Told them to pay them some money and get the hell out of the country. Mm-mm-mm. So the Zika virus, huge this year, huge. I think it was like over 20,000 cases. I'm sorry, I like facts and figures to keep you informed, keep me accurate. But anyway, affected 20,000 people. And the way you get it, of course, is through mosquito bites, but also it can be transmitted sexually. So now we got something else sexually that we got to worry about. Anyway, so I think it mostly affects the Latin America, South America countries there. And so I know when they went to Rio, they were concerned about the Zika virus and our athletes, and you know. The Oscars so white. Who remembers all that craziness? So anyway, Jada Pinkett Smith. I don't know if she was probably the fuel behind the movement, but a lot of celebrities were upset that there were no black nominees for an Oscar this year. So Chris Rock hosted the award show, and he did a fabulous job. It was great. It was right on the lines of, you know, edgy and still funny, getting your point across, but you know, not stepping on toes. So he did a great job, and I just found it interesting that a lot of people didn't want to support him hosting the Oscars. Like, that's that man's job. No, you're not gonna sit at home for your job because Jada over here mad. Girl, bye. People got bills. So Jada and Spike Lee, they all protested the Oscars or whatever. They try to show up at BET Awards, so they really be that area. But anyway, it was a big boycott. People were upset. So of course they had to, they poked jokes at the Oscars a little bit, and that was it. But she was probably mad because Will Smith wasn't nominated for a bullshit ass movie. You know, Concussion, tell the truth. That one, where the man know that he don't look nothing like Will Smith, don't resemble him, couldn't even be a cousin. For the man, look the man up, please, because I feel like Forrest Whitaker probably could have played him. I don't even give him Idris Elba, and that's just because the man is African, so they got that little, that vibe going on, that whole origin thing going on. But Oscar So White, I get what they're saying because that's their profession, that's their outlet. However, there's more problems in the black community just worried about being nominated for an Oscar. I'm sorry, that things that kind of, are above what, or just more important than Oscar So White. That was my opinion.